Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Fire here, back in another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to run the single back wing stack formation out of the New Orleans Saints offensive playbook. Now, I will leave a link down below in the description to all of the playbooks that have this offensive formation, but I think New Orleans is definitely the best one in my opinion, and it's obviously in a great playbook in the Saints. Now, starting off, I'm going to set my audibles. I have dive, I'm going to put stretch in there, tight end spot, and then I will have our PA double in shot, and I will just start out in this spot stick because that is another play I would like to go over. Now, there's also this PA fork play that is excellent. I have a one play touchdown to that. I will link it down below in the description. Make sure to go check that out if you did enjoy this mini scheme. So, starting off, I'm just going to come out in this spot stick first, and I will just come out in a this works against cover 2 and cover 3. So starting off, what I'm just going to do is against cover 2, it's going to be a pretty basic setup. You can max protect out of it. So all you're going to do is, you don't want to smart out X, because if you smart him, he's shorter, he's just not as good of a route. So just leave him the same. Block Y, streak B, and then you're going to motion B to the left side, or if you're running this on the other side, to the right. Now you're going to be running this on the wide side, so you want your wide receivers to the wide side of the field. So since I'm on the right hash, they are just on the left side right there. And then the other things that you can do with your tight ends is put A on a streak or put RB on a drag, something like this. You can also max protect out of it, just put A on a block and RB on a drag, but I prefer the extra route, especially since I know I'm going against a 4-man blitz, but this route does take a little bit long to develop, so you just got to hope that you can get the blocks you need. You guys see I waited there, and I'm easily getting it over, although I didn't mean to touch pass there. Not sure why I did. I was holding the button, but show you guys once again here. Streak B, block Y, motion B out, put A on a curl, RB on a drag. Something that you can do is just slide your protection to the left. I know I'm getting a blitz off there. Can double team, do some other stuff, and I'm going to be rolling out to the left here. You guys see right there, all you have to do is wait for him to make his break and then bullet pass leading that to the left side, make a possession catch on the sideline. So I'll show you guys one last time here. Block Y, B on a streak, A on a curl, RB on a drag. Now, obviously, you can just put A on a drag, RB on a curl. It doesn't matter. And then motion TY over to the left side as a clear out. And actually, I'm just going to switch to a cover 3 here, show you guys that it does work against that. Hike the ball right here, and you guys see after the break, he is wide open, even more open than he was against the cover 2. Just so much separation by that corner route, and it's just going to destroy his zone. Now, don't be fooled. It's not going to be any man coverage. Those slow corner routes are merely to get in between zones, not really the fast breaking ones to beat man, although I have one that I'll show you guys later in the video. So that's going to take us to our first run of the day. It's just going to be the stretch. Everybody knows stretch. Against this 3-3-5, I should have excellent success running the stretch and the dive, because it's just a terrible formation to stop the run, but the stretch is very good. Now, I have a couple of ways to run it. Obviously, you can run it stock, you can flip it to the left and have success, even though I'm running that to the cornerback side. So if I see as a cornerback there, what I could do is just flip the play like this, and I have numbers if I wanted to run it to the wide receiver side. Now, can easily just come out here, boom, hike it, and have success. Look at how big that hole is. Now, like I said, I'm in the 3-3-5, so what I'm going to do is just quickly switch my formation so you get a better look at these run plays. Just going to come out in a 3-4 right here. Just a regular cover 3 works, and obviously come out in our play. Just going to come out in our stretch right here. Now, against 3-4, the flipping it is definitely the move. The stupid block shed right there sort of prevented a touchdown, actually, but something that you can do, especially against the tight ends. Motion Doyle over to the left or motion Ebron, and just hike the ball right there. Even with the block shed, we are still able to cut that inside and pick up 10. So if you know you're going to be running the ball, then you obviously wouldn't have a guy like TY in there. If you obviously have 3 good receivers, you have a smaller, faster guy like Hill. It's definitely better to just put the bigger guys in for the blocking. All you need is like a second of time to be able to get it to the outside. And even with that block shed, I was just able to get to the outside. Let's see if I can move him in and have success. Now I'm running it to the right side, and you guys see picking up decent yards, obviously, with Marlon Mack right there. So something else that you can do if you're running to the right side, just motion any of those receivers over, and You can't motion snap them really, but you can just motion them all the way out and make something happen. So you guys see I was easily able to pick up a big gain of yardage right there. Alright, and that is going to go ahead and take us to our next play of the video. It's going to be this PA double in shot. Now, for this play, you want to have your best wide receiver right here in T.Y. Hilton. To have the best success for the play, you want a high overall good route runner. You go ahead and try this play with like 70 overall receivers or slow receivers, then it's not going to work. You need like a fast, good route running guy, like a 90 overall right now, and Mutt can easily run this route. So all you have to do for this play is just to motion T.Y. Hilton over, and as you guys might have seen in the intro, just hike the ball, and you guys see pass lead that to the right, easily make a catch on the sidelines. Now, the rat catches do get a little funky for this, especially since you're passing to the left-hand side. So it's just kind of difficult to run, but all you have to do, motion T.Y. Hilton over to the left side, hike the ball, and just pass lead that. I was able to make a rat catch, although Brissett didn't put the ball where I wanted it right there to make the best reception. So, but you can just come out here. This is the only defense this is going to be is cover 2, unfortunately, because of the how easy it gets over the cloud flats. Right there, I'm easily able to make a rat catch, just throw it in between the zone, and as I accidentally just run out of bounds, not paying attention, but that would have been a touchdown either way. Just motion him out. He's easily going to get over that cloud flat in the cover 2 with ease. Pass lead that's the left, rat catch, and that is a perfect animation. That is the one that you want out of this play. So just a very simple little beater right there. Now I'm going to head into the other setup I have for this play. What I'm going to do, motion or just re-swat the ball, because we're going to be more focused on the crossing route right here that Kane's on. Now I have a pretty simple setup for this. All you're going to do is really just keep, or actually I'm just going to put B on a drag, keep A blocked because this is going to take a little bit to develop, and just put RB on a fade or a streak. If you want, you can motion him out, put him on a fade, do whatever, but this works perfectly fine. Hike the ball right here. I actually kept the play action. I kind of like that play action a little bit. Wait for X to get over to the sideline and throw that to the right hand side. Now this has a little bit more success in a cover 3 defense than a cover 2, as crossers tend to have. So B on a drag, RB on a streak, and you can just hike the ball. You can obviously put A on like a curl route. Here, B's wide open, just going to take it. I mean, if you're going to leave the flats wide open, I can easily take my 10 yards on the drags any day of the week. B on a drag. Let's put A on a curl for this one. RB on a streak. Hike the ball here, and gonna hit X wide open on this crosser route right now. Just pass that to the right, and I'm actually gone for a touchdown right there with the easy crossing route dot. So this play is so unique. There's so many ways to get it open. Obviously, the route I showed you in the beginning with TY, and then this crossing route I'll show you guys one last time. Curl A, streak RB, and drag B. You can block your running back if you want, but just hold RT to cancel it if you keep it. Pass lead that to the right hand side, and you guys see that was actually a cover 2 defense, so he definitely can get open against the cover 2. Anyways, that's going to take us to our next play. It's going to be this halfback dive. Now for the dive, you can run it one of 2 ways. You can motion Kane in here, hike the ball right about when he hits the slot, and I'm easily able to pick up some decent yards right there on the dive, just cutting it in and then bouncing it to the outside lane right there. The other way that you can run it, motion Doyle in, hike the ball right about there, and to create sort of a wham block is what we want him on, although sometimes he just runs straight to the right. So, but these motions keep your opponent thinking, and I just like them. I always love players moving, as they tend to have better success in real life when players are sort of moving around the line. You guys see I'm easily able to take it for a crib shot, and against it's just a 3-4 odd. And the dive in this formation, how sort of spread out it is, it just gets great blocks. You guys see, look how these lanes are opening up in the middle of the field. All it takes is one block, and we're pretty much gone to the outside. So I can just come out here and run it stock, obviously. There we actually do get blown up by Hicks. Our offensive lineman just got shedded, but I definitely like the motions. Just keeps your opponent thinking, and why not have it? You guys see, if I motion that receiver out, then a lot of times I should be able to cut it to the outside, although shed and a dive prevent it there. But just come out here, hike the ball, and you guys see, cut it up the middle, then cut it to the outsides. Just easy little move, make a man miss in the open field, and I am pretty much gone to the house with Marlon Mack right there. So very good run, the halfback dive, and obviously the stretch to dive combination is very difficult to stop. Just come out here, stretch one play, dive the other play. He's not going to know, do I put my linebackers on the outside to blow up the stretch, or do I keep them pinched to stop the dive? It's a very difficult thing to do. But anyway, that's going to take us to our last play of today's video. It's going to be this tight end spot. Now, tight end spot is a very interesting play stock. You can obviously come out here, make a read stock, and have success. As you guys see, I hit the corner out there. But we have a couple of different setups that I like to run. One main one, it's just going to be to go ahead and streak RB, smart out A. We want him a little bit deeper. He's sort of on a shorter corner route where you guys saw on that previous play, it barely got over the zones. And then B is sort of on a pointless route there, so I'm just going to put him on a hitch. He's just sort of going to be our spot route right there, since we obviously took it off the field. You guys see you can hit Y right there in the flat routes, although A would have been wide open on that play. So just trying to show you guys all the different reads you can make. So once again, smart out A, streak RB, put B on a hitch. You can also put B on a drag and then block Y like this. Creates sort of another drive corner type of a setup. You guys see, oh shoot, for some reason I was clicking Y to go to the flats because I was used to the running back being in the flats and missed my read in the middle with TY on the drag. He was wide open, but this cover 2 actually does a pretty good job of stopping that corner out. Cover 3 not so much, so just going to come out here, smart out A, streak B, block Y, put B on a drag, and you can put X on a curl if you want as well, but it doesn't really make a difference. You guys see A, pass lead that to the right side and make a possession catch on the sideline with Eric Ebron on this play. So just a pretty basic setup right there for our pass play right here. And obviously we can just keep this high-low read with the spot route. Doyle wide open in the middle of the field. You can hit him. He gets in between zones. And just a very simple route. You can also just come out here, block Y, streak B, run our same setup with B on a hitch as well this time. You guys see B's occupying the zone and X just gets wide open in the middle of the field. That's why the hitch is such a good clear out route. He just sits there and the zones just automatically pick up on him. If they obviously don't, you can hit X on that deep end route. So that's going to do it for today's video today. If you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like on it, show your support to the channel, and don't forget to subscribe for some more Fire Madden 20 content. You guys keep showing these great support on the videos, and I will continue to upload them for you guys. So that's going to go ahead and do it for me, and peace. I'm out of here.